Well, hey, good evening, everybody. Ahoy! How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for showing up. We really appreciate it. Here we are, show number 4, or is it quattro? I don't know. 5? Look at it's 5. Josh, thank you so much for helping me out. I'm reading the wrong script. What are you gonna do?
Script?
Script, yeah, unscripted. Well, everybody knows it's we have Josh here as the chief engineer, and he's making stuff run and speeding it up, making it faster, and making it better. But yeah, it's Monday. Here we go again. We're back up. We're live, and we got a very special guest tonight. But how's everybody handling the weather? My God, it is just killing us in the heat around here. I don't know. My ship is not blowing the sails as it usually is. I wish it was, but how you doing, Josh?
It's just about the same. Hot, extremely humid lately. Just barely hanging on.
It is not easy. I'll tell you what, boy. This is it. It's not even the dog days of summer yet. I mean, I haven't left port, and I can't tell you how long.
I hear that. But hey, I do see that we have quite a few tuned in here tonight. I know that there's a bunch who are also suffering from the same heat. So I wanted to say hello to Warren, who was in here straight off the bat, as always.
Yes.
If your checks don't start to clear, then Warren, we might have to have a little bit of a talk. But anyway, right after Warren, we had Scott, then we had Brian. Ron came in, Tusty, Rick, Jason, Bill, and now I see Bob Casey's in the house. So
Hey,
thank you
Bob.
very much, guys, for tuning
Thank you,
in.
Bob.
Oh, and I think I did say Bill. So if I didn't say Bill, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got a full house tonight.
We do. So hopefully everyone is staying inside as much as they can, but also getting out and getting the chance to actually fly some drones. I know I haven't, so I envy all those that have.
I got out this weekend. I flew drones for actually 2 mornings. I did a couple of sunrise jobs, and man, I'll tell you what, it was beautiful. About 5:30 in the morning, got some sunrise going, and went out over. I'm sure you guys have seen the post I did about the Charles Island in Milford, and it was nice. It really was. It was beautiful. Catching everything just perfect, you know. And then of course the rest of the day just got hazy and foggy, so I did okay.
Absolutely. Timing's everything with that. Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, I'll get into it with our guests, but I've had a little scare while I was doing one of those flights, but we'll save it for the show when we get in. So, okay, without further ado, what do you think, Josh? I think we should bring in our special guest.
Probably, because I mean, he is an all-star. So
yeah, he is an all-star, and from what I understand, there's almost no more Sally's Pizza left in the green room. So I was a little hungry before I got there. I'm sorry, it was my fault. So we'll have to work on that for the next show.
Let's drag him in here soon. Then come on in, John.
Hey, John.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey, John.
How's it going?
Good. I don't think we left enough pizza back there for you. I'm sorry.
I didn't see any pizza. There was a box. There's a box, but there was some ice. So
okay.
Thank you for that. I have some ice chips to munch on.
Wow.
I may pass out, but you know.
We can't hire good help for the green room. That's the problem.
I think you have a bad case of mice or something too. Maybe there you go. I don't know. There's some bilge rats. That's what it is.
It's bilge rats. I got to make a note of that for the next one. I'll use that, John. Thank you.
Yeah.
The bilge rats. Oh boy. So, John, have you been getting out flying lately, or with how's things?
Mostly either in the evenings or at night. It's just been, like it is so many other places, so darn hot and humid. But I try and get up at least, fly once a day, be it the morning or the evening when it cools off, and just to get out and fly. So, but it's tough. It's really tough when it's this warm. It's especially if you're putting on goggles or something like that too. You don't don't enjoy wearing those for very long. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yep. So, but
Have you been,
cooler
have you been
weather is
doing
on
any?
the horizon.
Have you been doing any camera drone or FPV lately, John?
Well, I did some. Ken Hoffbauer stopped in on
Oh
his
yeah.
trip around the USA. Um, he stopped in. It was actually a week ago, and we flew a few packs. I got to fly my little my Volador FPV that was gifted at the South Florida Drone Meetup. And man, I love that. I love that bird. I hate to fly it because I don't want to crash the darn thing. It's like it's one of my prized possessions, so I don't want to, get too crazy with it. So, but I'll have to invest in another FPV drone that I can be a little more or take a few more risks with, I guess. But
That was
Man,
quite the prize.
oh my
Suggest
gosh,
the Pavo, if I can say it, the Pavo 20. I don't have
okay.
the 04X unit for it yet. Got an update on that today, and it was delivered to California, which I don't live anywhere near. So,
At least they got it in country.
right. But the nice thing about that drone is it shares some characteristics with the Auto 2,
Right.
but yet you could fly it full acro very easily as well.
Oh, okay, nice.
So,
Nice. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
You'll have some fun with that, I'm sure. I hope you get your 04 unit. Those things are they're
hard to find.
expensive. They're expensive and they're hard to find.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
so many other things, unfortunately, these
Sadly,
days.
no.
So, yep. But so well, that's exciting. I look forward to seeing your
Now,
content.
now from Riotous, you use the goggles 3, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I was fortunate to have the Avata 2 as kind of a, I don't know, like training wheels. The oh crap button, at least I had that on there, and that's a good way to get your feet wet in real life. In combination, I think with the sim, that we've hopped on from time to time, and but yeah, the goggles 3, man, the footage from the oh 04 Pro unit is just incredible too. I'm just blown away with it. Every time I fly it and look at the footage on it, it's amazing. So. And it's just it's a fun drone to fly too. I mean, I don't fly it with a lot of style, but man, I just enjoy getting out there and flying it. I would say low and slow, but I don't fly it too low. I just fly it slow, high and slow, I guess.
High and slow.
Yeah. So, but
And have you found that, like, since you first started to now, that maybe you're taking a few extra little
oh yeah,
chances now with it?
Yeah, I'm trying to fly lower and fly through, like some goalposts and stuff like that at the field I fly at. But I love that drone, man. It's more than just a drone to me. You know what I mean? And it's so I've got to get a basher that I can, like I said, take a few more risks with and really go nuts on, because I just it just means so much to me. So,
But at the same time, you have 24/7 chill Leo.
right. I've got him on. He's on speed dial. Yeah.
Right.
He's whenever I run into issues, and he's the answer man when it comes to anything like that. So far I haven't had to use him to do any repairs, but I suppose it's inevitable that that's going to happen at some point.
Which, speaking of which, Scott has one. He wants to know if your carbon drone has any grass stains on it yet.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. I take it home and I don't wash it, but I wax it after every flight, Scott. So it's definitely got it's got some dirt and grass stains on it for sure. And I've had to spin the props a little bit. They got a little grit and grime in there too from a couple of I would say landings, but it's more like crashes in my case. I haven't really landed it too successfully yet, but no breakage.
That is definitely one aspect of them that it makes them a lot harder. Like you can't just actually hit the button and then just easily actually land them. You've got to, yeah. Right. So,
yep, it does make a difference. I mean, the more you do it, though, I think and it's funny because everybody has their own technique as far as how to land it too. Because I talked to Joe, I talked to Kenny, and they all have their own methods. So, you try them all out, and hopefully one of them will work, or you'll find a hybrid that works for you. So, but it's just like anything else, the more you do it, the more the better you become.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Yeah, my Avata 2's got some dust on it, boy. I think I got 3 flights on it, and I just haven't picked it back up yet.
My Avata 2 is it's got scratches and grass stains, and that was built by somebody in Malaysia that I don't know who it was. It wasn't built by my good friends in the drone community. So I'm a little more of a basher on that one for sure.
That's perfect, as it should be. Well, a bunch of the guys are like, "Oh, if you're not taking chances, you're not flying." I don't know. I got a lot into them. I really don't want to crash.
Right. All right. Right. Yeah.
It kind of scares me with FPV a bit here and there. It's like, oh boy, I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to crash like a Mini 3 Pro, okay, I'm okay with that.
Right.
But still, it's like, wow.
Of course, now we don't have carry refresh. That's the other thing you have to think about. That's always kind of in the back of your mind too when you're flying the camera drones. So
you have it. You just take a gamble on whether you're going to get it back.
Right.
And of course, buying any new drones, you don't have it as an option. But if you have an existing one that does have it, then
you can roll the dice.
Still can do it.
Right.
I would personally think if you have more of a mainstream drone, there's probably a better chance of getting it back. But
yeah, hopefully.
The ones, who knows at this point. But hey, just want to quickly say hello to Philip, to Marco, and Alex. Great to see you guys in here tonight.
Hey, Alex, thank you. Thanks for showing up and checking us out. God knows what's going on tonight. I haven't crashed anything yet.
So,
nice.
But speaking of crashes, do we want to get one of our crashes out of the way here? Let me make sure I get the right window. Now, this one I don't necessarily know is a crash, but it's pretty darn cool. So, and it's playing like crap. Hold on. Let me try that again. We may be having a technical issue here. There we go. So, John, I don't know about you, but my FPV skills have not gotten here yet.
No, not even close. Not on the sim even.
On the sim, I can do this.
Well, you can because I think you could do it in real life too, Josh.
See that? He came down, did not crash. I don't know how. I don't know how. Now that landing looks more like mine.
Yeah, that definitely had some familiarity there.
And we've got the Wi-Fi's coming on next. Let's get to that one. But yeah, that's one there that, like, in the sim, I love doing. I can't do it as quick as they do.
Right.
But
that's okay.
Yeah, right. Like,
I mean, the speed will come, right? It's just the throttle control will come, and I can't do it. I mean, I don't know if I'm too old for that. I'm over the hill when it comes to that kind of thing. I've tried it about 10 times, and then I get frustrated and just go fly around. Or I fly through a little bigger gaps, a little more reasonable for me anyhow. So
yeah, the only way that I can do it in the sim is if it has an opening halfway down. As I'm
Okay.
falling, I angle it, and then I watch at the opening, and then I
Right.
try to just hit it as soon as I'm near it and just shoot out of that hole.
Shoot out. That's interesting.
With this, that one there, I don't know. Like in actual life, you don't really get to try it again. So if you fail horribly, you're going to hit splashdown, and there's going to be just pieces everywhere. So
Right. Yeah. Well, that's when you pick up the pieces and hopefully put them back together, and live to fly another day, I guess, as they say.
that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yep. That's for sure. I mean, crashing's just part of it, I guess. Nobody likes doing it. But I've been pretty fortunate. I haven't crashed. The only drone, and I shouldn't even be saying this, I'm going to knock on wood here, but the only drone I have ever crashed was this, the one that I kind of started out with, and it was just a cheap toy drone, and I was flying it, and it just all of a sudden lost all the satellites and took off on its own and landed in a tree. So,
Oh boy.
yeah. So, but so watch tomorrow. I'll be out flying, and my next video will be me crashing a drone. So.
Screen record.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been pushing myself to screen record. Like, oh boy, it's been it's interesting. I did a flyover of an island locally, and it's out there. It's a good ways, and I'm watching everything, watching the battery, watching the whole 9 yards. Take it out and do some flying around, do some zooming in, this and that, and then all of a sudden the battery, the gauge dumps down. It loses like 15%. And I got like a 30% issue. Every time I get to 30, I'm like, okay, whatever it is, I got to get back. I got to make sure everything's good.
Right.
Well, I start coming back in, and I'm on the Air 3S. I'm starting to bring it back in, and it's coming, and it's starting to slow down. But I'm full throttle. I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to watch this thing splash. I'm like, So I started getting a little bit nervous. I'm like, you know what? Let me hit screen record just in case I do, in fact, lose it. I'll get some type of video.
Right.
But yeah, it got to a point where, I mean, it was sketchy. I mean, it started dropping down. It got to like 19%, and it's still not back. And I'm like, and I could literally see it, so I didn't lose sight of it, but it was small. But it got to a point, all of a sudden, it kicked in automatically, and it wanted to get me back. And I think it was going to take over autopilot wise and bring it back.
Right.
But I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if that gauge is on what's left in the battery or what's going on with that. So I gotta play. I might want to try messing around with that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it seems like you can set that as far as what your, what battery level is before it returns, or if it calculates it. I've never tried it myself either, really. I mean, I'm kind of like you. Well, especially, I mean, I fly a lot in the winter too, and you really have to keep your eyes on batteries then, as you guys probably know. It can go from 40% down to 20. I mean, literally, you look up and then you look back down and it's down to 20% too. So.
Yeah.
And to steal something off of Captain Ray here, my tip of the week is to make sure that you're flying back home with the wind, if at all possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you hit that point where it's saying that it needs to come home now, and that drone has to turn and fly into the wind, I've never had it happen because I never get near that point. But I've seen a lot of others do it, and it doesn't come back home. So, hey, Joel. Great to see you, Joel.
I mean, that's true. I mean, you kind of have to take those things into account too when you're flying, and sometimes you push your luck a little bit to get a shot. I know I've done it like out over Lake Michigan. I want to go out and chase this boat around, but then I think, well, I can get that footage, but I gotta get the darn drone back to me too, or all that footage isn't gonna amount to a hill of beans. So there's some planning in it for sure. Yeah.
Me, I'm extremely paranoid with mine. Once I get down to about 40, I'm I'm like, well, time to haul it back in, swap it out if I need to.
Yep.
And there was one time I actually got the return to home on it, and I started sweating.
Oh, did you really? Yeah.
I'm just not usually that type to go down actually that far, and I'm like, man, I can't, and it came down. I had a spare battery ready to go. I just packed it all up and headed home.
That was it. You had it for the night, huh? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing the technology that goes into those drones, and I guess I wouldn't necessarily call them fail safes, but in a way they kind of are. They just have so many layers of technology that keep that bird in the air and track those things that I'm just amazed by it, and fortunately I haven't had too many situations where I've had that feeling, but it's good to know that you have I guess that insurance in the back of your pocket, knowing that you're gonna get that bird home safe if for some reason, because I've been out flying, and I fly a lot out in wooded areas, and that's bad for signal if you get in a lot of wooded, and I've actually lost signal, and it's like, okay, and the drone will start heading back, and then I'll get the FPV feed back, and then be able to continue on. But the first couple of times that happens to you, you're kind of like, oh God, I don't want to lose my drone here.
It's all over.
Right, right.
But I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
John.
No, go ahead,
Josh.
Well, I was about to say, speaking of tech, being that all of us obviously actually like that stuff, and drones, what's everyone think about Insta 360 coming out with a 360-degree FPV drone?
That's intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, I think it'll be interesting to see what that can do. I mean, the concept. I mean, I've seen a couple of the videos, and it looks like you can get some amazing footage with it. So,
yeah, the aspect of it I like, and I will play this clip while we talk here. Like, I think the idea of being able to fly your flight and not have to worry about making sure that you got the exact angle,
right,
is absolutely awesome. You don't have to have a gimbal that turns or anything. You could do all of that easily afterwards. So now, obviously, here they show a lot of clips that aren't really associated with the drone, but there's a few, like here, that being able to fly and just capture the whole area,
right,
to me is absolutely awesome.
Yep.
So,
yeah, I think that has some good potential. It'll be interesting to see, what kind of camera specs are on the camera, and how easy it'll be to edit. Because I don't know, I'm not a 360 user, but I've heard it's not the easiest footage to edit. So
it's not, and that's the one side of things that I've gotten into slightly and have learned that I don't really enjoy it like I do everything else. But I think being able to get a certain shot, having the FPV, like right here,
of the world,
being able to fly past something in an FPV style.
Apparently you can fly in the moon with it too.
Evidently.
So, I mean, I'm in for one right there. I mean, it's got some tremendous range. I think that might be a little beyond visual line of sight. But,
we might be looking at part 108 there on that one.
Gonna need a super waiver for that one.
Yeah.
Better apply for that right away. It may take a while to get that approved, right?
That's probably not not happening very easily.
And the batteries, can you imagine the batteries, man?
Phew.
They're going to be
crazy.
incredible.
All right, so
Okay.
go ahead, John.
Yeah, I guess Scott's got a question, John.
No Buckeye coasters here. I'm using this right now.
There we go.
I'm using that right now. Those I don't know, man. We had to flip those over a lot in the at the hotel
In the lobby. Yeah,
in the lobby there. Yeah.
that was
Yep.
funny. Well, I guess Scott's got another one. He was talking. He wants to know when's the first snow coming in Michigan.
What am I, a meteorologist? It comes too soon, Scott. How's that for an answer?
And it
The older I
stays too
get,
long.
the older I get, it comes too soon and it stays too long. We usually get our first snow in October, sometimes late September,
Wow.
but usually in October. But it doesn't stick around. Doesn't stick around till November, late November or December.
Jeez, that's crazy. Man, I can't
But-
imagine.
That's not
Can't
bad.
imagine.
You get used to it. I mean, I've
Yeah.
been here all my life, so I'm either getting used to it or don't know any better. So
Now,
it's just another challenge. It's a fun time to fly too, because I mean, you can get some great winter footage. You know,
Yeah.
so it's nice to have variety in the changing seasons and everything like that too. So it's not all bad. Take the good with the bad, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, John. Some of the videos that you're pulling, I mean, on the winter, it's just like the lighthouse and the tide coming in and the way. I mean, it's just epic. It really is. I mean, I literally sit there and just transfixed on it, and it's just like, wow. that's
It is.
amazing.
I mean, it's an amazing. I probably fly there more than I should and put more content out. But I just love flying there. I haven't been down there yet this summer
Mhm.
to chase any boats or anything. But I love flying in the winter because there's not a lot of people that you have to worry about. Staying away from. It's mostly just me and some seagulls for the most part. Some hardy seagulls that are flying around. But yeah, I love the different ice formations. We had a good one good thing about having a cold winter. You get some neat ice build up along the shore, and I'm hoping maybe this next winter maybe to get the FPV out there and fly along the shore. If I ever start flying a little bit lower, you get some good footage that way too. But we'll see how that progresses. But no, it's just it's different every time you go down there in the winter too, just because of the way you get the storms in and it moves the ice around. So I'm lucky to have a place like that that's relatively close to go and
I was
fly.
going to say, how far away is it, John?
Yeah, it's just under an hour away. So
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right, beautiful.
yeah, so it's not bad.
That's worth a trip. That's for sure. I mean,
I wouldn't mind
it's-
actually moving down there and living down,
Yeah.
closer in that area. It's just a nice area too. So, and I see Rick ask if I had issues with seagulls. I do have them occasionally. I try and stay away from them. But I had a funny story. I was actually down at this lighthouse, and it was for a sunset, and it was cold. I think it was like 15 degrees, and the wind was blowing probably 20 miles an hour. It was just not fit for anybody to be out there. And so my dear wife Colleen comes with me all the time, a lot of times, and takes pictures on her own, but she's there kind of supporting me. And we were I just taken off, and people come down and sit in their cars and will watch the sunset, all throughout the year. But there were a few people down there doing the same thing, watching the sun come down. I was getting some great footage and some great pictures. And this lady comes up, and she had a little brown bag, and she comes up and stands about 2 feet away from me, opens up the bag and starts throwing, I think it was breadcrumbs in the air.
Oh, boy.
And so all of a sudden, all the seagulls that were within, a mile come and start swirling around us. It's just like,
Wow.
really? You have to come down. It's like, it's almost dark. You have to come down here and do this right now. You couldn't have done this like, oh, I don't know, maybe in April or something. You have to come down here in February. But so I did have some issues with the seagulls, but I basically ended up landing and kind of moving, changing locations, but you do have to be careful with the seagulls from time to time. I've taken my Avada down there, and they definitely do not like the Avada. They
Really?
will kind of come after that, at least in my experience. So, but you kind of zip around them. So, but haven't had any collisions yet. So hopefully that'll continue to be the case. But yeah, so but that was kind of a funny occurrence. It wasn't really a Karen thing. It was just like, are you kidding me? Why are you out here now doing this? And why do you have to be, 4 feet away from me? I don't think she had a clue what I was doing either. I mean, it's like,
yeah, no.
So
There's always somebody though actually like that if you intentionally park on the far end of a lot alone,
yeah,
somebody will pull in right on your side. It's always like that. Like people just feel obligated to invade others' space, I think.
it's and it's funny too. I don't want to bore you with my stories, but the place where I fly my FPV, it's behind a middle school and elementary school. It's just a big open field, so it's perfect for that. And it's not far away from my house, so I'll drive there and kind of scope it out. I think, okay, there's nobody here. This is perfect. I can just fly, put my goggles on, not worry. And I swear 9 times out of 10 I do that, and it's like I get my goggles on, fire up the drone, and then the people come out of the woodwork, and they come up and stand next to you and start asking you questions. And here I am trying to fly the FPV for like first, I'm just like, I can barely talk, can't talk. I'm flying the drone first time. I had to talk to you when I land, and but it's just weird because literally I think 9 times out of 10 that I've been there, it looks empty, and then as soon as I get set up ready to fly, the people come up, and it's not because they're there to see a good flying. I can guarantee you that. It's just one of those strange occurrences that happens. I guess I'm gonna have to find a different place to fly it. But I like it because it's so wide open. So
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you could be like, Ron is though. He actually chase birds around.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Most of us avoid the birds. Ron,
yeah. I'm not.
old-
I'm not at
good
that
old
stage. Yeah.
No.
I'm not at that stage yet. I don't know that I ever will be, to be honest.
Hey, Captain Ray. Good to see
Hey,
you.
Ray, how you doing?
Good to see you, Captain.
But I mean, now that I've gotten into it as well, like when you are flying in FPV,
Mm-hmm.
your focus is totally on what that drone is doing. Like there is no moment that actually you can really stop and just let it go.
You can't take your hands off those sticks and
No.
like you can with a camera drone. Yeah. Yep, that's true. It requires your complete attention, as they say. So
The only thing I've done so far though is like if I need to adjust something fast, I will set the throttle on it and make sure I have it going in a nice straight open area. And if I have to hurry up and do something, I'll hurry up and do it that way. And then but you've got to make sure you've got a lot of space out there, and you got to make sure that it's going in a nice, safe angle as well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and you guys will find out about this when you're 30 years older. Your reaction time is not as good as it used to be. you know, and especially in my case, it was never good to begin with. So now that I have a few miles on me, it's not quite as stellar as it should be or needs to be. So I'm
Yeah,
a
it's-
cautious. Definitely a cautious flyer with FPV. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I used to have that first player motion issue back when all the first player games started coming out. I tried playing some of that stuff, and just some of them just would not. I just couldn't do it. So I was like, oh, FPV. I don't know. This thing is going to be something. I put on the goggles and like, now I got the motion control, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, this is beginner mode, right? Yep. Okay. Can I get it to move? It's not moving the way I want it to. It literally took me 45 minutes and 3 batteries to figure out. Okay, I can get it off the ground, and I moved it 6 feet. This is pretty neat. Okay, good.
That's a good start, right?
Yeah, I think I'm headed for good things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to sit when I fly FPV or anything with the goggles on, or I would be falling down on the ground and trying to fly it like Johnny Drone Flyer did at showing off at the park at the meetup the last meetup. So, but no, it's and I my hat's off to these guys that can stand and fly, and I mean they are much more adept at flying to begin with, and then to be able to just stand there like nothing. It's something I know I'll probably never be able to do. So thank God I carry a chair, a little fold-out chair with me, so I can have a seat when I fly, or I just fly from the back of my hatch. So in the car. So
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. It gets me every once in a while, and I'm just like, this is not. I'm fine with camera drones and flying, standing, moving, going, whatever. And that's easy. But as soon as you get into the FPV, I'm like, wow, all right, this is just a whole other world here. Yeah, and I gotta sit down, gotta put my back up against something, and have my wife watching whatever's going on, and then let me go, because even with that see-through option, when you turn that on, it's a lot.
It is. It's almost sensory overload at that point.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. I just find. I even was this way with the Avata. After I did three or four batteries, even if I was sitting down, I was like, okay, I think it's time to hang it up, and because you get you kind of get that motion sickness, even after that. So
yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And I've been on boats all my life, and I don't get seasick at all. I mean, I have never gotten seasick in all my years. And I'll tell you what, that first person, forget about it. It's a different experience than being on a boat, though, right? I mean, yeah.
It's definitely different axes of movement. Yep. So yeah, for sure.
Though at the same time, the crazy aspect is when I was a kid through 5th grade, I got sick on the school bus every single day. Oh. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. It was every single day.
Wow.
And I can fly my FPV stuff standing up perfectly fine. It does not affect me at all. If anything, I tend to sometimes lean a little bit. So like I tend to act like I'm actually in it some, which is a weird sensation, especially if you turn the drone and you see yourself in it.
Yeah.
It's such a weird experience. It's like, whoa, okay, that's me. And I'm sort of slanted a little bit. Let me straighten up a little bit, but
stand up straight, son.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, my wife will tell me too. She's like, "Oh, your head. I mean, you're moving your head around." It's like, "Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sure. You try it and not move your head.
Right? Yeah.
Pretty hard to do." So, anyhow, it's just one of those things. Everybody's a little bit different what they can tolerate, I guess. So,
yeah,
I'm just happy to be able to do it, because when the original Avata first came out, I was like, no, that's not for me. I can't do it. And I still have issues, just the situational awareness, having the goggles on and then having people come up and, you can hear them coming, and it's like, okay, who is this? And
Yeah. What's
what
going
do you
on?
want?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. So, and when you're flying FPV, like I said, at least I am like hyper focused. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't
Definitely.
Yeah. So.
Boy, the stuff going on in the chat right now, I'm not going to say it out loud, but wow, it's
Getting ugly.
Wow.
What's going on? Oh my goodness.
I don't even. Yeah, I'm not even looking. So, John, are you still using DaVinci for your editing software?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh.
That's all I like to hear.
I'm kind of. It's kind of like you get into Apple products in that environment, and then you're the same with DaVinci.
Yep. Okay.
It's just one of those things that the nice thing about DaVinci is they have the free version.
Yeah.
And you can go in and get your feet wet. It's very, very, powerful. Lots of, probably more than enough than you would ever really need.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. I think probably about 6 months ago they had like a 50% off where you could upgrade to the studio version.
Yep.
And I snagged it then, and it's got some nice. I mean, I'm barely scratching the surface, guys. I mean, there's just
Really
so much to this, but I try, like when I have a new video that I'm working on, I try to think of something. Okay, let's try doing this. How do I do this? Try and figure that out. Go to YouTube. There's just tons of stuff on YouTube that can answer your questions. I mean, there's just so many different layers to DaVinci, but that's the neat thing about it too for me, is just trying to learn, new things with that as well in the editing process. So
Yeah, I mean, but you even actually mentioned it too. Like, there's so many guides out there on how to almost anything, and even though they've obviously changed it up year after year here, a lot of the stuff even from years ago still actually works today. So you might have to alter a name of something here or there, but I mean, it's essentially still the same idea of how it works. And it is intimidating when you first go into it. It feels like there's a lot there, but once you figure out what each tab does, to me, it's actually gotten so easy now that
that's good.
I'm also still barely even scratching the surface of what it's actually capable of. But like, I feel confident though, knowing that if there's something I want to do with it, I probably can. I mean, like, I might not know how to right now, but in a half hour, I can at least have something started on it.
Exactly.
And if I don't like it, I now learned enough that I can tweak it a little bit. And
exactly.
I mean, it's absolutely awesome in that sense. And it's all in one. You could do the audio in it. You could do the video editing, totally, the color grading. Like, it's nice just being able to do it all in the same application and not have to do part of it in this one, part of it in that one. You know? Now, the 360 degree stuff, I haven't touched in there yet. I don't even know if it'll handle it. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But not something I'll be jumping on anytime soon.
Right. Me either. I think I have enough trouble with 180 degrees. There's no sense doubling my fun. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. I mean, when I first started out many years ago, no, it hasn't been that long, editing, I hated it. It's just like it's too much like work, but I actually watched Xavier X Factor. I don't know if you guys, he's on X or on YouTube, and he had just a kind of blueprint for what he did. Okay, this is my footage. This is where I put it on my computer, and kind of laid out a whole roadmap. I kind of used that as a springboard to get myself organized on how I did, process my footage and everything like that. And then things kind of seemed to fall in place a little bit once I had kind of my my adaptation of his workflow.
Mhm.
So that definitely helped. The biggest problem I have is trying to find the right music for my videos. I spend way too much time on that. You know, I get frustrated and I have to. It's like, okay, I can't listen to any more music, and that's. So I don't know if that'll ever get easier or not. Hopefully it won't, because it's it can get kind of frustrating at times.
Where exactly do you actually get your music out there, John?
I get a lot of it from Epidemic, but if I get stumped by that, I'll just go on YouTube music. But
Yeah.
most of the time, I can usually find something on Epidemic.
Okay.
So, but,
Yeah, that's probably the thing that I have an issue with also. Like, I kind of want to find something that fits how it looks,
yeah,
and I'll play song after song after song after song, and then like eventually I'll be like, okay, I like these ones, but I like this part of this song, that part of that song, and then that gets me into, now I got to splice these together somehow. And
right.
like,
Yes. Yep.
And that's a whole nother rabbit hole in and of itself there too. It's like, I'm not sure I'm not ready to tackle that part, but yeah, I mean, and you know, sometimes I think a lot of times I used to try and find some music before I went out and float, kind of knew where I was going to fly. It's like, oh, this would be, but I think I found that it's better to look for the music after you've flown, looked at your footage. And I think that your footage is, kind of going to lead you in the right direction for the most part. You don't want your footage to completely drive the bus, but same token, you don't want the music to do it either. So it's kind of a balancing act there, I think, too. So
absolutely. And Warren's asking if anyone's heard of Shotcut. I don't think I've ever heard of
I have
Shotcut.
not.
So
I have not.
now again, my background comes a lot from editing photos. So video editors, I'm still kind of getting the idea of what's what in those, but Shotcut's not one I've heard of, actually, Warren.
Yeah, I've not heard of that. I'll have to check it out.
Either. No, I started out with iMovie, playing with that.
Mhm.
Then I went to I'm like, oh, this seems pretty decent, pretty intuitive. All right, let me try Final Cut Pro. Oh yeah, that was bad. Not good. That did not work out well. And
But
then
yet-
I wound up coming back over, and I'm like, and that's, matter of fact, John, that's when I asked you. I think it was at the meetup. What do you use? And you're like, oh, DaVinci. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, okay. And yeah, it really is. It's getting easier for me. It's not. The problem is I'm still pulling way too many hours for work and life and everything else. But so I don't have a lot of time with it. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? It's something I can get a handle on. And there's so many videos and everything that I can see. It's just for it's like, this is fantastic. It really is.
Yep.
Hey, Cheryl, thanks for
Hey, Cheryl, how you doing?
tuning in with Ray tonight. Thank you very much for coming.
Absolutely.
Hi, Cheryl.
So Rick is saying that he had a stranger tune him out for his choice of song. Man, there are just
Really?
critics everywhere now. It's like,
Yeah, that's crazy. I tell you what, you put something on YouTube and you get you never know what's going to happen, right? I mean, I've had some interesting comments on mine, and I'm just like, I don't even know how to answer a lot of them. I just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, just dismiss them. I hear you.
Yeah. So
I think that's the one bonus to having a small channel like mine, where I might get 50 or so actually looking at it, and it's usually the same one. So everything in mine's been good so far. I haven't had any problems, but I've seen others, and it's just like they will nitpick every aspect. The song choice, the editing, how they were flying, what type of day it was, when they were flying. I'm like, man, just it's actually YouTube. There's millions of other videos. If you don't
Right.
like it, change
Right.
it. You
Yeah,
know?
they'll find one. Yeah.
Well, we had a tornado come through here. I guess it's been over a year now, and I initially just quickly put my drone up in the air and tried to get some of the damage from afar because they were, still out working on the areas and making them safe and everything. And somebody actually complained that I wasn't getting closer, and they couldn't see what was going on, and it's just like, I didn't even really want to fly over the area as it was, but I just kind of did it, to kind of capture it. And so, I mean, you never know what somebody's gonna, you feel like telling them, well, why don't you go out there and, fly closer and get the shot you want. And, so that's just the way it is in the YouTube world, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm so honored that Cheryl's watching our show. I really am. I'm just enamored. I'm like, I can't believe it. That's fantastic.
That's great.
Cheryl, thank you so much for tuning in.
Cheryl,
Awesome.
we hope to see you in person at the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Yes, absolutely.
I will be there. I made my reservations today.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
Oh, that's great.
And I hey guys, I didn't get a suite, but I'm still coming. So
Okay.
just want you to know, I'm going to be roughing it a little bit without my suite. So.
Well, last year there was a couple of guys that backed out of the suites at the last minute, John. So you never know.
That's
It might
right.
be able to upgrade.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Maybe.
Josh has got a suite. He's got a 3-room suite, so we're going to hang out
Well,
with him.
he's up in he's up in the penthouse.
Yeah, he's in the tower.
Yeah, I think I was number 12, and I think whenever I called the first day that they actually had the rooms open, and the lady on the phone had told me that I got the last one that day. So I don't know. I know that they opened up more after that, obviously, but if I'm correct, I think on ratio he said they were down to 2 more.
Wow, really?
So if you got yours, that means there may only be one left.
There would be one left. So I guess it was a good thing I finally decided to get off my butt and make those reservations.
And hey, speaking of that, I have to say this. For anyone coming to Northeast Drone Meetup, the deadline to schedule your room at our rate is August 7th. So you have a little bit over a week to get those in. So again, that is August 7th, and that is the Hampton Inn in, if I could say it, the Hampton Inn in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. So
it's August 7th. It's coming up fast too.
Yeah.
And then it'll be under a month, John, and we'll be at the meetup.
Here we go. And we've got so many people showing. I mean, listen, this is going to be really interesting. I mean, again, it was going to be 3 guys just showing up to hang out in Rhode Island, just fly for a little bit. Here we go. Now we've got this meetup, and it's the first annual, so that puts a little bit more pressure on us. Now we've got sponsors. There's a little bit more pressure on us. And the list just keeps growing every day. I mean, we just found out the other day from one of the streams that Johnny Drone Flyer's flying up.
Isn't that cool?
I'm like, oh,
you're getting all the celebrities, man.
Yeah, this is crazy.
That's great.
Absolutely crazy.
Well, how many do you think you have on the list so far?
Well,
Josh?
we have 54 officially signed up on the list.
Wow.
But
you'll have some more.
We have more that are definitely coming, but just haven't put their name in the hat yet, I guess.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's great for first year. Geez, oh, Pete, that's a testament to you guys must be doing something right.
I don't know what's happening.
It's not your personalities.
Exactly. No, it's not our shiny personalities.
It's the location.
It could be the rum. It could be the rum or the bourbon. I'm not sure which, but we did. I'll tell you what, though, we did get a sponsor of Narragansett Brewery, and
wow,
yeah. That was honestly that was one good one because I've been a fan of those guys for a long time. They did a lot of good stuff.
That's very cool.
Yeah, we've got some software guys that are jumping on board, and it's going to be neat. It really is. I can't believe that it's built this fast. we've had some obviously a bunch of help behind the scenes from everybody, but it's there's so many people in that Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire pocket that are just looking for something to do, and just they're drone enthusiasts, and they're going to show up. They're not even like there's guys that live like 5 minutes from where we're going to meet up, and they're just ready to rock. They can't wait to show up and just hang out.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a little bit more than we think showing up, and we actually talked about we're doing a setup where we're going to set up some tables. It's going to be like a swap shop.
That's
like,
good.
Bring old stuff that you want to get rid of. It's that type of stuff that's just it's not expensive enough to sell and make money on or ship and all that jazz. But at the same time, you don't want to just throw it out.
Exactly.
So, guys, bring your stuff. Bring anybody that's showing up. You want to get rid of stuff, donate stuff. We're going to have a couple of tables set up. Mark it, put it in a Ziploc bag. Mark it what it is, what it fits, and just put it on it. Take something, leave something, whatever you want to do. Just clean out your closets. That should be kind of neat.
That's a good idea.
Rick, how many Mavic 4 Pros are we giving away as door? How many are you donating?
I was going to say Rick is sponsoring them. Nice.
They're all in custom, so it just depends on if they get through.
Rick, thank you so much. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's awesome. Hey, Bill. Good to see you.
Bill, thanks for coming in.
Coast Drones. And also, Good Flight Media is my good buddy back home here. Great to finally see you here. So thank you, Rory. He will be at the meetup as well. So there's going to be two of us coming. Well, three of us because my daughter's heading along too. So
nice. But
there will be three of us coming from PA at least. So.
Wow. That's the limit, though, isn't it? Isn't that the quota? You can only have 3 from Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
let's not go crazy on the first one.
Yeah, it's in the rule book. It's in the rule book.
Yeah.
The rule book.
The bylaws.
Yes, it's in the bylaws.
That also afterwards, they kind of like, you know what, there's not a lot of you allowed out of the state at once because things start to get a little bit insane.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, but it looks like we're coming up on 7 o'clock here, and I think Philip, has a show tonight, so I don't want to
fantastic
step on his toes too much.
Thanks for bailing us out, Philip. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Phil.
I got way too many screens going here.
Oh, and to answer Tusty, we're going to try to live stream from the meetup as often as we can. We haven't really talked about that much, but maybe we'll probably do it on this channel here, or mine, or John's, or whoever's up there. So
yeah, you guys will be busy though.
You're be
busy.
Yeah. But no, we will not be herding cats, Scott.
Yeah.
That would be your job, Scott. Come on up and herd some cats.
Well, Scott's coming up. I mean, I just don't know if he's bringing his wife because it is his anniversary weekend. I mean, we threw so much stuff out there for Scott to get him up here, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
The fact that Johnny's heading up now, I mean, that's got to make it at least an option now. Like,
I mean,
got to be an option.
Awesome. Oh, hey, Good Flight. Appreciate you showing up. Thank you. That's great. But okay, guys. Well, I think we pretty much tapped this one out. Here we go. I mean, that's number 5 in the bucket. Wow. And the Bill
Congratulations.
Ate the pizza.
Congratulations, guys. That's great.
John.
I mean, you guys are knocking it out of the park.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Wow.
There it is. There it
Hey,
is.
fun tonight.
John, honestly, I seriously, from the bottom of my heart, the bottom of the bilge, I want to really thank you for coming on tonight.
It's my pleasure, guys. I mean, you guys are great guys, and kudos to you for picking up the mantle from Scott. You had big shoes to fill there, and you guys you're doing a great job, and thanks so much for having me on. It was a blast being on with you tonight.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
All right, guys. Well, everybody, listen, stay safe, fly safe, get out there and deal with this heat, but get some flight time in. So
yeah, fly safe.
Fly safe, guys. Take care.
All right, see you, everyone.